Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Kay here from At Home with Kay. And today I am doing a collab with some sweet ladies, and I'll tell you about them in just a second. This collab, we are using the Dollar Tree clear and Dollar General clear plastic supplies. You know, the plates, the bowls, and everything like that. I got these little square trays from Dollar Tree and these little cups, and I'm going to paint the trays with the ink paint because I'm going to make some little terrariums to sit in my kitchen window. So I've painted them black, but first let me tell you about these lovely ladies. There's Felicia from BOK Media, there's Donna the Creole Crafter, Joy from Joyful Designs, and Melinda from IB Dolled. They are some fantastic crafters, and I'm sure they're going to come up with some fantastic things. Their channels are going to be linked in my description below. Please check them out and tell them I said hello. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking my little cups and I'm gonna hot glue and cement glue. I'm using both these glues to the trays, to these little trays, and that the tray is going to be the stand for my terrarium, and it fits perfectly in my windowsill too. The little tray does. And I'm only making 3, but when I got done and I had them in the window, I wish I had made like 2 more, but I still can because I have some more supplies. But I'm just adding a little of this cement glue, a little hot glue, and then I'm going to glue them to the little tray. I'm excited to see all the crafts that the ladies do as well, because I know in the past they have done such creative things, and I always am amazed, you know, when I look at some of the designs that other creators come up with. They're really inspiring and I love them all. So I'm just gonna go through here and add all of my glue and get these glued down, and then we'll move on to our next step. And as you guys can hear, I add a little music. Thank you, Felicia, for telling me how to use the music from YouTube. I had no idea. But it worked out, and I thank you for that. I appreciate you so much. Kind of a little snazzy beat too, so you can just dance along, move your shoulders and bob your head as you watch me do these crafts. So now I'm going to take some of the moss, because I want to have, when I make these little, I guess you can call it a terrarium, I wanted it to have something in the bottom. I'm going to just add a little hot glue and then put a little bit of this moss down in the bottom. But when I put my my florals in there, I'm not gonna glue them in. They're just gonna be sitting down in there, and they're all gonna be small, so they don't move around or anything. So I'm just adding just a little bit in all 3 of these containers after I add the hot glue. I had thought that I was gonna use one of those flowers in each of these, but when I put that in there, it was just so big and it just looked like blah. So I decided against that. You're going to see coming up shortly that that is not what I'm going to use. Those are pretty, but not for this, you know, for what the look I wanted here. So I'm just going to continue adding hot glue and moss, and then I'm going to show you which flowers I am going to actually use inside of these little terrariums. So here we are. I don't know what to call this. I was gonna say boxwood, but I don't know what this is. I got it probably from Dollar Tree. Knowing me, it came from Dollar Tree. But I'm just gonna use a little bit of this, three sprigs of this in each of these, along with some tiny pink flowers that I got. I'm gonna use that, and I think at first I was gonna try that big one again. You can see, no, okay, that does not look right, girl. So I'm gonna take that out, and I'm gonna have these little pink flowers, and it's just gonna be superb. You'll see. And here are the little small pink flowers. I just cut little bits off of another larger floral that I had. And then I'm just going to add 2 or 3 into each of these along with the greenery and the moss. And it was just clean enough and perfect enough that it didn't look overdone or underdone or just, you know, it looked perfect. I like how these turned out. For some reason, I like terrariums. I've even had real ones that I made before. Me and my daughters made some out of, we found moss on the ground in our backyard, and we just dug it up and put pieces in there, and then we just put different leaves and different things like that. And it was amazing just to see the things that happened in there, but they did get overgrown and, you know, fungusy and everything, so we did toss them, but it was amazing to see how they changed, and even little bugs started coming because we did get the dirt from outside, you know. So but these aren't like that, of course. These are just gonna be nice and cute sitting in my kitchen windowsill. No bugs. We hate bugs, at least in the house we do, so but these are going to be super cute. So what I'm doing is I'm going to add each of these little flowers inside here, and then the lids are just going to be another bowl, another small bowl that I'm going to glue on top. You'll see coming up shortly. See, in the little bowls, they fit perfectly on top of each other. So that's going to be the top. And I am going to glue it so it won't be able to be opened anymore, you know. So I'm just using a little bit of that cement glue, like I did earlier, and a little hot glue. And I'm just going to add them on top. And then we're going to move on to our next project. Okay guys, now this project I got a little ambitious. This is one of those hooks at Dollar Tree found in the garden section. I bent out, it's some really thick metal, and I wasn't strong enough to bend it straight because that's what I was trying to do. So I bent it out as much as I could. It's gonna have that little bend in there, but we're gonna ignore that for the entire evening. For the entire video, we're gonna ignore that little odd bend. The bottom that is I unbent, that's gonna be the bottom going under the bowl, through the bowl, so you're not gonna even see that anymore. And I'm gonna hot glue that still so it won't move. But what I'm gonna try to do is make a lamp. I had seen a lamp that looked like this, like the shade was hanging on a hook. I had seen that somewhere recently. For the life of me, I can't remember where, but I'm just gonna make my version of what I saw. It was pink, but I'm not gonna do it pink. I'm gonna do this one black, since that hook is already black, and it'll save me from having to go out and spray paint and stuff, because it's getting dark outside. But anyway, what I'm gonna do to make my hole is I'm just gonna use my hot glue gun, because you know it gets hot, and I can just go through there and kind of push it down. But bear in mind, this is just plastic, guys, so when I was really pushing down, I heard crack, crack. It didn't break all the way through or anything, but I'm sure there was a little crack somewhere. But you aren't gonna notice it or see it or anything. So that's just gonna help me. And I made my hole, but I should have done it bigger. But when it gets through, it's just gonna go right through there, you know, because that's just some more cheap plastic, and it just melts right down. So I'm just going through the other end, the other side, to make my hole slightly bigger. And now I think I got it big enough for it to go right through. And when I get it in there, that part is going to be the bottom of my lamp, the base of my lamp. Oh, I'm all out of the frame right here, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, now see that it's in there. It'll just stand there. I'm going to hot glue it, though, to keep it still. But that is the base of the lamp. I probably should have used some of the cement glue too, but I didn't. I just used the hot glue because I was just trying to get it done, you know. So this is the base of the lamp. I'm gonna do the same process off camera for the lampshade of the lamp, which is the other little cute bowl, you know. These are like some little lacy bowls. I like those. I like those. I see those in the party section all the time. There's so much you can do with them when it comes to crafts, but this is all I could come up with tonight. So, and here we are. I did it off camera, and I did the same process, hot glue through the lid, then stuck it through, then glued it still. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to paint it with my ink paint from Waverly. And see, I have one of those push lights from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to glue that up in there. And the way that it goes is you can still take it off and change the batteries. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to show you in a sec. Here we are. It's completely painted. It's still wet though. I'm trying to be careful. And the bottom was a little wobbly, and I had to turn it over and put some glue. And see, the bottom I'm gonna glue to the top lid, to the bottom of the bowl. You guys get what I'm trying to say. So you can take the top off and change the batteries. And here it is. I glued it into the top, and it's quite secure, you know. And I'm just gonna wait for the paint to dry, and then I'm gonna take my gold paint pen and just trim around the outside and the bottom of the bowls. And then at the base I'm gonna add some flowers, and I'll show you at the end of the video. And please remember to check out my friends' channels. They're all linked in the description. Felicia, BOK Media, Donna, Creole Crafter, Joy from Joyful Designs, Melinda, IB Dolled. And guys, you will not be disappointed. Here are our little terrariums. I placed them in my windowsill in my kitchen, and I think they're super cute. I added a little gold with my paint pen around the top edge, just to give it a little bit of something different. And I think it's so pretty. These are so cute. They're simple and cute. I love them. I was going to say simple and cute, just like me. Anyways, and here is the lamp. I love this lamp. It's just simple, and you know what I thought? Around the pole, I could have twirled like some flowers around there if I had some that were on a vine or something. Still might go back and do that. Yeah, but this turned out so cute. This is on my little desk in the living room where I just do my budgeting and journaling and stuff. And I just wanted to show you guys, there's the light that's up there, and you can just press it, click, and it goes off. So simple. See, I love how this turned out. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. They're the flowers that I glued down there. I hope you guys will check out my friends' channels. Let them know that I sent you. I appreciate you all. And remember, always be the sunshine.